I hate when these are like not even, you feel me? What is up, my little Fruit Loops? Welcome back to my channel. Hey, I bet you guys didn't know that Fruit Loops is actually spelled F-R-O-O-T and not F-R-U-I-T like you'd think it would be spelled. No. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? My name's Cam. If you didn't know that because you've never been to my channel before, me, Cam. If you're new to my channel, you should like, subscribe, and comment on my stuff because that's what I'm supposed to say. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys have been to my channel before and you know who I am, thank you guys so much for coming back. Today I want to talk about something that has been going on in my life for a couple months now. Actually, it's more than a couple months. July, August, September, October. 4 months. 4. Yeah. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. I think I fixed the focus on my camera. I'm really sorry about my last video with Morgan. A lot of it in the beginning was out of focus and I really don't know why. I filmed another video after that one, which was this one. I'm refilming it. I looked at the footage, half of it was out of focus. So I just spent a good chunk of my morning trying to watch videos on how to fix the focus and I'm really hoping I did. Please, God, if you love me, I know you didn't give me a penis, but if you give my camera the ability to focus, I'll forgive you. Anyways, I want to talk about some stuff that's been going on in my life for 4 months now. If you didn't know, because you've never seen any of my videos or my social media, I'm FTM transgender, which means female to male. In July, I registered to go back to school. Yeah, cool, sweet. I applied for financial aid because if you know anything about college, you know that is expensive as and I could not afford my classes out of pocket. There's no way. If I did that, I would have $0 in my bank account. Actually, I'd probably have negative because banks charge you a fee if you don't have a certain amount in your account. I'd be poor, I would be eating out of people's trash cans, all for school. So that is why I applied for financial aid. So I applied in July and a couple weeks later, I get a nice letter in the mail saying we're not approving you of financial aid. The reason I got disapproved was because I'm not registered for the selective service system. If you don't know what the selective service system, that's okay because I had no idea either, but you know who does know? Google. So I'm gonna read what it says off of my phone. I don't know why I just held my laptop up because I just could have went like this. The Selective Service System is an independent agency of the United States government that maintains information on those potentially subject to military conscription. If you're a male in the US, 18 plus, you have to be registered. I guess because I'm going to war. So for the Selective Service System, you can register online. So that is what I went to do because I didn't want to go back to school to do it because I had my computer here. I could just do it from my bed. So here I am, doing all that stuff. Go to press submit. This says it does not recognize my social security number. So I was like, okay, sick. I get out of bed, I go back to the school and I tell them like, I'm having trouble doing this. Can you help me out? So I'm at the Student Central for a good amount of time. And once I sit down and I tell them like, this is not working, can you do it for me? They can't figure out why it's not recognizing my social either. In the back of my head, I just figured it had something to do with me being trans. So I mentioned that to them and they tell me, yeah, that's probably the problem. When I was in the Student Central, I looked very distressed and I asked a woman a question about like where some office was and she asked me what was wrong and I basically told her like, I'm having trouble getting financial aid because I transitioned. She told me the government does not know what box to put me under for gender because I transitioned after 18. Like that doesn't make any sense to me, but that's what she told me and that made my day even worse because now the government doesn't think I'm a female or male, they think I'm a in between. So Student Central told me I have to call Selective Service System and I'm gonna probably have to mail them a bunch of copies of my documents. So we took a copy of my social security and my ID and then I went home because I was sad and there was no point in me being there when I can't do anything. Can't learn, can't write, can't read. I called Selective Service, I believe it was the next day and I'm not kidding you, I was on hold for so long. So I just hung up. I was just done. An hour on the phone with this elevator music, like I'm just all set. So I call a second time and I'm on hold for 40 minutes this time. But we get through. It's all good. I got through. There was a woman on the phone, not an elevator music player. She tells me because I transitioned that it's a whole ass process to get approved by them to get financial aid. I have to go to court, bring that court letter to my school, have the school contact Selective Service, then Selective Service will write me a special letter and then send that to the school so I can get financial aid. So when I heard all this on the phone, my heart just sank because I know how time consuming all of this stuff is and I'm just so eager to go back to school. And this whole thing is just a big stack of problems just for me to afford to get an education. All of my documents are legally changed and they have been, so I was very confused in the moment. I ended up going to City Hall to get a copy of my birth certificate because I had to send social, my ID, and a birth certificate to Selective Service. So I went to get a copy of it. Okay guys, are you ready for this? Buckle your seats up. Like, Come to find out, my birth certificate has never been changed. I'm sitting at City Hall, and the only thing the woman could tell me was the reason it was never changed, because I was born in Salem, Mass, and not in Boston, but I don't understand what that has to even do anything, because it's in the same state. If you guys don't know, like, Salem to Boston, you probably know more about California than Massachusetts. So say you live in California and you're born in a Los Angeles hospital, but you live in Long Beach, California. Long Beach to LA, it's about 35 minutes apart, and Boston to Salem, I'm gonna say it's like 40 to 45 minutes. Like, it's not out of state. It's not like I'm born in Alaska and I'm getting a birth certificate from New York. It's the same state that I was born in. My mind was just like, what? So now you're probably wondering, where am I gonna go from this? So basically I have to do the whole birth certificate process over again. I had to go bring a bunch of sheets that I got from City Hall to my therapist, and my physician has to sign it, and then they have to get someone else to sign it, like higher up. Now I'm just waiting on that to happen, and then once that paper is signed, I can bring that to court. This whole thing is so mind-blowing to me though, because my social and my ID both say Cameron Anthony Russo. The gender marker is changed, and I've been using my social and my ID for everything. I have bank accounts, I've been doing my taxes, I have my job, my credit card, my debit card. All these legal things are all under Cameron Anthony Russo. And if the state had me as my old name, like, wouldn't you think something's like up? Like, you have no activity from my old name, but there's all this activity from this person who has a same social as this person, but just different spellings and name. And obviously this person has a different gender marker than this person does. What? You would think that the state would be concerned if they have absolutely no activity from this person anymore and they're still alive, because there's no death record of them. But you would think like there would be a red flag or something that would like say, why is this person never spending $1 in their life? Why is this person never in our records? Like, why aren't they doing anything? Basically, I'm two different people, so if you want to call me Hannah Montana, you can do that now. I just can't sing or dance. It's just all crazy, and this is basically where I'm at right now. If you guys want me to record like the whole process of changing my birth certificate, I can definitely do that. Give me a thumbs up if you want to see that, if you're interested in that. My lips are chapped. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video was in focus. Please, please, God, please, I'm begging you. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you're doing well. My social media is down below. You can hit me up on that. My DMs are always available. I love you, and I'll see you later.